Hey, that's my boy, bro. Hey, I used to live with him when my mom kicked me out, dog. No, dead ass, I'll tell you.
All right, let's
bro,
see.
just keep it on, bro. We keep talking how we talk.
Yeah, you already know, man. That's how we do it.
And it's a nice place, you know, right now.
Yeah,
like,
just
get a
a
little
nice
podcast, you know.
Nice
little,
chill.
Little podcast it.
No, okay. This is what I'll tell you. When they see you,
you want more, Daniel? You sure? All right.
You guys try it?
we got one of them. You want a lemon pepper?
I'm good. I'm good off the lemon peppers.
You don't like mango? You don't like hot?
I do, but I've been having heartburn lately.
You sound like you probably.
Tri-Town Tory.
Yo. You know,
G.LOC in the
you know
house.
who's back. You guys wouldn't believe this, but we're at Buffalo Wild Wings, doing this podcast, having a couple drinks.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
You know what I mean?
Thank you for
Speaking of drinks,
taking care of your buddy.
so you've been telling me that you've been hitting the bar scene lately,
Oh,
promoting
yeah.
live in person.
So you know what's really crazy about that? This is real and this is a true story. This is off the dome. So I care about my health, right? And I hope everybody can hear me right now. I care about my health a lot, and I felt like I was doing too much, going out too much. Like, damn, I've been hitting the gym, thank the Lord for that. But I still feel like I need to put in more work, I've been working out for like four times a day. I'm supposed to probably do 5 times, 4 times a week. My bad, the drink's getting to me. 4 times a week. I'm supposed to probably do 5, right? Well, but when I go out there, I be getting love, bro. Like, G.LOC, what's up? G.LOC this, G.LOC that. Like, damn, people still remember me, and I haven't really been dropping music. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, it just makes me feel good. And then the question everybody asks, when's the next shit dropping? When's the next? And the next day, off the hangover and shit, I be thinking like, damn, we had a good night, and everybody was talking about my music. It makes me still feel like they haven't forgot about me, even though I've been like not really doing it how I mostly used to do it. I'm glad that people still remember me, because people could forget type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely. It really shows you that you left an impact whenever you did step in the building.
Did something, yeah.
You see, and that's what I want young artists to realize is that you got to trust the process.
Thank you.
You got to trust the process. You got to be patient because hard work is God work.
Hard work. What'd you say? Hard work is God work.
Hard work is God work.
And I'm not gonna lie, nobody would believe me when I say this. But before I left my house today, bro, I prayed, and I was crying, bro.
Yep.
And that's how I knew I felt it. And I said, God, I was like, God, I know you're using me for a bigger purpose, but first you gotta cleanse me.
Yep.
So before he could use me, he's working on me. So when we screw up and we mess up, he's not abandoning us.
Yeah.
It's okay because he's working on us. You know what I mean? Like,
No, entirely.
it's crazy.
And then after I got off work,
It's like I heard something recently that I thought was pretty good. Somebody said that if God sees you working hard and putting in all the work and everything, then he meets you halfway and he takes care of the rest.
No, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I went down the rabbit hole a little bit with God, and I started getting scared. Because there was the story, I don't know if I should say it on here, but I'm going to say it because it's the Tory Talk podcast.
Yeah, we talk about everything.
You know me and Tory, we've on the conspiracy shit, but this is not a conspiracy. I feel like this is true with the story I'm about to say. I heard he sent an 18-year-old to hell. And then this, oh no, not an 18, damn, see, the drinks getting to me. An 8-year-old, he sent an 8-year-old. I was like, damn, why did God send an 8-year-old to hell? And it made completely sense. All he was doing was just watching cartoons, playing video games. And I'm like, what's so wrong with that? He wasn't at least acknowledging who Jesus Christ was. Because I guess the saying is, of course we're all sinners and God knows that. But if we don't be saved before we die, we could be the most goodest person. We could do good stuff and not best. That's how I see it, though.
Yeah.
But we could still go to hell because we didn't accept Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
And it makes sense. That's why, like, it scared me. But what you said too, like, God will handle the rest. See, I might be wrong because we don't know what's the truth. You know?
My approach when it comes to God is that God isn't some punisher,
He's
and
not.
He's definitely not a warden of a penitentiary. for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
What it is it's the force of nature that makes everything be. You know what I'm saying?
The way, what'd you just say? Force of nature, right?
Yeah, the force of nature that makes everything
And
exist.
it's so crazy because I was watching this last night. There was a video of how science could prove God is real.
Yeah.
And so, wind, what is wind? It was crazy. It says wind, love, and God. Look, the thing they said is, though, we can't live without wind, right?
Yeah.
But we can't touch it either, right?
Or air. Are you talking about
Air, yeah. That's what I mean by wind. Air, right? We don't see it. We can't touch it, but we can feel it, right?
Yeah.
And love, right? What is love?
Same thing.
We can't see it, we
It's
can't
like
touch it,
intangible.
but we can feel it. And what is God? We can't see it, we can't touch him, but we can feel him.
Yeah.
So it blew my mind. I have to send you the link, bro. I have to send you the link. It just blew my mind, bro.
I believe
It was
in.
fucking crazy.
I think that concept right there is hard for people to understand because I mean, first of all, if you don't believe in any higher power than yourself,
Then you just like what stuck, you know?
you won't hear any of it.
Yeah, that's true.
But a lot of us hear this whole like preaching thing when we're younger, and we think that somebody's going to try to
That is
convert
bullshit.
us into some religious, follower of some sort. But the way I look at it is like there's been times in my life where I was empty, and I had pieces missing, and that could have been from trauma, childhood trauma.
Yeah.
Or whatever the reason, maybe something that I was going through in life. But the only way that I was able to get over it was if I let go and I let God. Let go and let God.
See, I like how you said that because the video about the science could prove God is real says shit like that in the beginning.
Yeah.
It says that people think God ain't real because what the movies, the cartoons, and everything show how God is, just some big person with long hair, beard. But it's not like that because he said that God is the spirit. And, you know, spirit, it connected with like the wind in the air. Like it made so much sense. You just got to watch it. You know, I got to send it.
I don't see it.
It was crazy. It was crazy, bro.
Dog, I like that you've always been the youngin who was like spiritually inclined. You're always tapped into something deeper than what was told to you.
I mean, people, like I was saying, people say, "Oh, I don't believe in God. I don't believe in science." Well, that's why, like, whoever's hearing this podcast, I'm gonna send a link to Tory North about a video that says science proves that God is real, because scientists agree on some stuff about how the world was made, but in the Bible it says the exact same thing in a different way, but it's the exact same shit. You know what I mean? Because God is basically the world, basically. Something like that, you know?
Well, what I think is that the Western side of the world, America, and the way that we think about things is the reason why we're so lost and confused when it comes to God and religion. Because if you knew that God in holistic, treatments and cures could prevent 70% of illnesses that you would need the medical industry for, then would you need such an intense medical industry? So everything's connected. The medical industry is connected to the government. The government's connected to religion.
That's true. And I want to say this now that we're talking about God. And here's a topic for everybody right now. Right now. You know what's going on with the Ukraine and Russia shit, right?
No.
So everybody knows what NATO is, right? Everybody together, right? What's the only place that's not with NATO? Ukraine. So this is why I think God is, I know God is real, but this is what make people that don't think God is real. Look, check this out. So in the Bible, it says before the Antichrist comes, before all that crazier shit, that there has to be 20 countries together, or I don't know if it's 20 or whatever, that everyone has to be connected. What's the only ones that's not connected right now? Ukraine. So everything's happening so Ukraine could actually bow down and join us. And when they do, then that's when shit from the Bible is getting real. Because this shit's real, you know? And I know people could be like, well, the Bible was made forever. It's been talking about wars. You could talk about World War II, all that. Yeah, but God said that that all of us have to be combined first.
Yeah.
So it's making sense like we're coming closer to witness our Creator.
Well, I mean,
You know,
I think that we live.
I didn't explain it right, but
No, you're good. What I think is that we live in a world full of thousands and thousands of alternate universes. My reality is different from yours, but when we hang out, when we come together, suddenly we share a reality. Now there's a possibility that we can both be successful together as friends, or get in trouble and go to jail. Like everything's possible. But you see, like that's only possible when my universe collides with yours, right? So if you think
it's kind of like some Matrix shit for real.
it's like the Matrix. So when I say it like this, something like an end of the world algorithm, the details don't matter. The devil's in the detail. That means this could have happened in World War II. This could have happened at any point in time. But the reason why it's happening now is because the algorithm is slipping and nobody's stopping it.
And you know, a while ago, I didn't like, or like 2 years ago, we didn't like President Trump because he was hating on the Mexicans. But I realized that he's not even a hater and he wasn't even racist. I realized he's a believer in Jesus Christ. Maybe that's why a lot of people didn't like him. And look, you seen the what the Nelk Boys, the podcast they just did?
Yeah.
That shit got taken down. Why take down Donald Trump? It's like because he really don't give a fuck, you know? Like
Well, it's like Kanye.
he's
Kanye
not following the
and Instagram.
rules of the industry, like the government industry. You know what I mean?
It's like Kanye and Instagram. You know what I noticed is that Kanye's following Donald Trump's playbook.
Probably is, huh?
Well, when he got banned from Instagram, suddenly French Montana comes out and says that there's a social media
Amnesia.
platform.
Like niggas got amnesia.
Well, I think it's interesting is that the guy who created the STEM player probably has the people.
The
Probably
STEM players popping.
the guy who created the STEM player probably has the same people that can create a social media platform that's fun.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Metaverse type shit.
Yeah. So he could create something that's next level that everybody wants to be a part of, and then they're in trouble. Because he owns everything that he does. Kanye owns everything that he does.
Fucking good. That motherfucker's smart.
If he gets up to Elon Musk money,
I mean, wasn't he at the Donda 2 appearance?
did you see them hanging out?
Yeah. You seen DDG? I mean, DDG didn't got nothing to do with it, but you heard his new song, Elon Musk?
Yeah.
That shit's pretty dope.
Well,
It tops Calabasas for sure.
It's not better than Tesla, but you know my song Tesla.
Nah, hey, yeah, everybody, man, go get that Tesla by Tory North on
YouTube.
Spotify, Apple, YouTube, SoundCloud, wherever, whatever streaming services. Maybe
Animated music video.
maybe on a STEM player right here in like a couple months or so. You feel me?
Hey, we even did a cartoon music video for that.
Animated. The only one in Tri-Cities with an animated video is Tory North. And he inspired me to do it, but I still haven't done it, man.
Hey, first artist with a mixtape on YouTube, that was me. First artist with the official album to
Man,
drop
give
with
him
the music video.
give him his flowers, y'all. What the fuck?
That was me. First artist to go on a tour with the rap group that was off of MySpace. That was me. Yeah. No,
Hell yeah.
Look at me just counting on my flowers.
Talk the talk, big dog. You already know.
But in reality, I think it's interesting when people don't know the facts, and by the time that the facts come to the table, it's too late. Because the person that you try to ostracize and try to kick them out of society is now becoming bigger and stronger than they ever have been.
And that's true. And I realize with our corrupt ass government, they change the facts. They make the facts the way they want the facts to be. And I feel like that's how it is on the streets, you know? You hear one thing, but someone's switching up the talk, making a different story about it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So it could fit them and shit.
Well, you see, Trump does double talk. And you know, double talk is some mobster hood.
Some mob shit.
It's some underground shit. Because what it is, essentially, it's like no matter what, you're leaving this conversation wrong. And I'm right.
It's making you feel like you're wrong. When maybe you will be right? But
You know-
the way they're talking to you making you feel like you're wrong.
You know who the king of it is right now? Whack 100. Whack 100 is the king of double
I'm
talk.
glad we brought him up right now.
He's one of my favorite entertainers to watch. He is so entertaining.
It's like how you seen the game, the new podcast
The game has
with
a new...
with the drink champs?
Oh yeah, I saw the episode. Yeah.
I mean, I was watching it until Wack came out. But I'm like, okay, you're with a real blood, right? A shooter, a killer, whatever. Well, I don't know if Game's a killer, but he's legit, right? Okay, he got his stripes, he's a real blood, whatever. But how does the Game and Blueface feel about Wack working with 6ix9ine? Well, that's why you say he's the best entertainer to watch.
Well,
you
Wack-
you feel me? Like,
And this is why Wack is great, because he leaves every conversation right, no matter what. So when they brought that up and they tried to grill him about why he was working in the streets, you know what he boiled it into? He said, when I'm in that building, when I'm working
it's
with those
just money,
people,
business.
the streets stay outside. I'd never bring the streets inside
That's
the building.
hard. That's hard.
And you know what? Boom,
hard.
the conversation was over.
The conversation ends.
Because how are you not going to respect a grown man who's telling you? Like, wouldn't you do the same? Wouldn't you do the same?
That's hard, dog.
So like,
I never thought of it that way.
Nobody
you know,
even cares. Wack's the only guy who could legitimize 6ix9ine. Well, besides NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah. So look, I heard.
We got to talk about Dirk and NBA.
I know. I heard NBA got a song with 6ix9ine in the vault. And you seen? Okay, I know nobody, but I don't even listen to Lil Nas X like that either. But I guess he's gonna have a song with YoungBoy too. You seen Academics' post?
That fool's a troll. I don't believe anything that fool says.
That
he's trying to get YoungBoy's attention because he thinks he's cute or something. But hey, I'm gonna tell you what, man. When it comes down to Dirk and NBA YoungBoy,
Want another one? Oh, you already got another one. No, but did he? My bad.
No, you're good.
Podcast want another one? No. We're on a podcast right now.
Hey, when it comes to NBA YoungBoy and
No,
Lil
for
Durk,
real. We're recording one right now.
hey, when it comes to NBA and Lil Durk, I think Lil Durk got this.
Yeah, bro.
And you know why?
You heard the haha track?
Yeah.
I felt like that was shots at 6ix9ine kind of, because at the end he's like aha. You know how 6ix9ine does the
Well, that's why Dirk's winning.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's why Dirk's winning, because he's never going to give you more than 50% of attention on one person. If you listen to his record, he talks about 3 or 4 different people per song. You know, he'll be like, my granny was here, my granny's dead, my sister woke up, you know, bullet in the head, you know, and then the next thing you know, he's talking about his girl that he used to dig down. The next thing he's talking about the school that he went to, and like,
I've never really seen it that way. Can I get another one, boss? What? What was it? What was it? What was it?
White one?
Yeah.
Wild. Oh, wild hair. It's a white one. This ain't no game, bro.
that's funny. Oh, shit, what were we talking about? Dirk. Dog, I'm impressed. You know that I've been studying Dirk. I've been studying Dirk for at least 8 months.
Honestly, I could say this about Dirk. So you remember when the whole OTF, when they barely came up, G. Keef and all of them, you could tell who got in the rap game for money, and you could tell who really loved the rap game and liked making music.
Yeah.
Chief Keef, Lil Reese, they just wanted a couple bands and just went their side. Lil Durk, he probably loved music since he was a kid. Look at the way he's moving.
Well, he listened to the songs. He
You know,
crafts
like,
good
he's a
songs.
real artist. Thank you. I appreciate you, brother.
Hey, he harmonizes. His melodies are complex. You know what? I'm gonna say this right now. Right next to Tory Lanez. Him and Tory Lanez.
Shout out to Tory Lanez, but Tory Lanez can't be like Tory North. That's for sure, brother.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
No, all love.
But when it comes to singing range and ability and humor, like at the best of their game, when it comes to the auto-tune, better than Travis Scott. Personally, I think Tory and
Tory and Dirk.
Yeah, Tory and Dirk.
We need a song with the 2 Torys. We need Tory Lanez and Tory North on one.
Hey, that'd be hard. Well, we're trying to make that happen.
That's a future.
I got him on Snapchat.
That's a future goal, dog.
I got Tory Lanez on Snapchat. Like he opens my Snapchats.
What?
Yeah, but he doesn't ever write back. But he opens
That's good though. He like at least sees it, you know.
Yeah, and he opens them months later.
Kasky used to be like that. I used to have Kasky on my old one. He just opens it. That's it. But that's how you know they're at least
They're tapped in.
acknowledging the fans and shit.
You know what I see you doing? I see you doing a song with Jack Harlow.
Hey, bullshit aside, people are being like, my homies try to clown like, man, shut up, Jack Harlow. Like they try to say I look like Jack Harlow right now. But
Before Jack, you had the look.
I know.
Hey,
He probably had the beard before me.
hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you where you dropped the ball. You dropped the ball one time when What's Poppin' came out. If you would have took that beat,
I would have probably. I fucked up, huh?
Yeah, because you would have got Jack Harlow love.
Honestly, bro, I feel like Wayne murdered that shit though. When he's like, "What's poppin'? Brand new phone just dropped it."
He did, but
that shit was.
But to the people who care,
Yeah.
some people care more about local and underground music more than they could ever look at a Wayne verse.
See, so look, I was
That's what I love.
I was telling Tory the other day. I was at the bar, seen an old friend I used to rap with, and he straight up looked at me in my face and told me I fell off. And I was like, bro, you know, I've been doing me, you know, I've been being me, not my ego. But at the same time, I did tell him drunk as fuck because I was a little man. I was like, so you're telling me Kendrick Lamar and them could take 2 years off of music, not put out anything, not do anything, but they never fell off. When they come back, they're cool. But if I do it, I fell off. Why? Just because they're famous and we're local? But like you said, some people appreciate that local shit. Mm-hmm. So that's why in the beginning when I said when I go out, sometimes I do get love and they still remember me. So I feel like those are the people that appreciate the local music. You know what I mean?
But I'm going to tell you what. It's all about your attitude and your reaction towards how people feel about your music.
That's why I feel like that guy was just trying to get me mad. And he kind of did get a little reaction out of me. Maybe that's what he wanted.
Because,
you know, like...
if you're not programming... This might sound bad to the listeners, but I don't want them to think so.
Yeah.
If you're not programming the narrative...
yeah.
Then the narrative is programming you.
See, we can't let that happen. You remember when Prince was like... you can go on the internet, but don't let the internet go on you, or some shit like that. That's basically like the times we live in type shit. But it's the same with like you said, the same with the reactions, the behavior and shit with people.
Let me give you an example. When you're saying that people are telling you you're falling off, you know why they're telling you that?
Well, they said I fell off.
Or you fell off? You know why they're telling you that? Because that's a product that you've created and put out there for them to accept. And let me explain to you why. I've watched your social media, and there's times where you say you want to step back from things, you want to take a break for health reasons,
but then I'm out there still.
Right. All these different things.
Those are some demons I need to fight off in my life.
The listeners who listen to your music, they also watch your social media stuff. So you could tell them one thing, and they have a different thought in their head.
True. That's true.
So when you tell them, you're like, when they say, "Oh, we thought you fell off," it's because you said it.
But that's why. See, no. Okay. I got some motive to back that up. Well, that's why I was trolling them. Well, I wasn't really trolling them. I was being for real too. Like I was like, man, because I thought I was kind of cocky when everything was going good, and I felt like, to be honest, all right, this is the realest shit, and I'm gonna say it you're gonna get it live right now on the Tory Talk podcast. Yeah. I feel like God took everything, because as much as he can give it to you, he could take it if you're not being humble about it. And the reason why, when I said on that post, I thought I was better than everybody, my ego, it wasn't as metaphorically, it was God gave me something, I wasn't being humble with it, and he took it out. He took it back.
You weren't ready for it.
I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready for it, brother. Like, it makes perfect sense, bro. And now, what happened? No, I am. My bad. We're just finishing this talk real quick. Yeah. That's all good. We got the homies next to us. Like I said, we're at the Buffalo right now drinking, but let me finish this sentence real quick. Yeah, bro. I feel like he gave me a taste of it. He gave me a taste of what's to come. But God knows everything. So I feel like he gave me
a test.
He gave me a test and a taste of what's to come, but he knew I wasn't ready. Then he took it all because he knew the way I was going to act. I was going to feel like I was this poppin'-ass rapper. When you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to be humble.
What does 50 Cent say? What's the number one rule that 50 Cent says? Who you know and what you know.
Yeah.
There's two things.
And it's crazy because I've been listening to 50 this whole month.
What 50
and it's
said?
Weird.
What
like
50
his
said?
old shit, the massacre and all that.
Let me land this. What 50 said is, who you know puts you on, but what you know determines how long you stay there.
There you go.
So
who you know puts you on, but what you say, who you know puts you on, but what you know. Okay, so see, it's a mind fucked right here because people that ain't smart enough will be like, it's not what you know, it's who you know. But see, Tory just flipped the script on me because 50 Cent said, yeah, it's true. Who you know would put you on, but what you know will keep you on the top of the game. You know what I'm saying?
That's why Kanye was laying down with Elon Musk at the Donda 2 event. Because what do you think they're doing? They're building a relationship. Because it's not about what they've done in the past. It's about what they're going to do in the future.
What if Kanye is the one that they're going to use, like, dynamically?
Well, Kanye's trying to save the world.
Trying to. Look, I seen this shit on... Cause you be on TikTok too, right?
No.
I seen this shit on TikTok. A cool-ass Christian person, that believes in God. He's like, is Kanye really preaching that? Like, yes, his music talks about it, but is he really doing the weight? The motherfucker still smoking weed on the podcast, drinking, wilding out. It's like if somebody was... It just explained like if someone was living in God's ways, and has a big influence. He's telling people, yeah, believe in God, that's my Lord and Savior, but you can still drink, you can still do that when that's not what God really wants, you know? Like, it's like false prophets to me, but I fuck with Kanye. I fuck with him artistly, you know?
This is what I think. I think when you're in the world of singular, you know how we were talking to, or not singular, I'm sorry, what's it called? Secular, which is like music. Okay, because there's secular and non-secular music when it comes to making religious or Christian music. So you remember what we said about Whack 100 and how he said that I'll never bring the streets into the building, right?
Oh shit! Well, I know where you're going with this. Okay. It makes sense now. Okay, it makes sense.
So what I'm basically saying
is never bring God up in what.
So what I'm saying is that Kanye is fronting. Like what he's doing is he's using God as a battering ram to get into the industry.
Yeah. And I thought like he was just wanting to take all the Christians' money too, cause that's a big motherfucking teaming up with Joel Osteen. You see when they knocked his wall down, found money in his church. Hey. No wonder when Texas flooded, he didn't want nobody in that bitch. You feel me? Like,
hey, I'll guarantee you that he did that. He put the money in his walls.
That's fucking no, it's true.
He did
that shit was on Vlad TV and everything. Yeah, that's crazy.
When Kanye came out on Joel Osteen's program and told everybody that the media industry has been sexualizing and programming their children through Disney and MTV.
Okay. I like how you said that because I'm a father too, and if no one's a father, you won't understand this. They're making gay books for preschoolers. The gay BCs. I seen that shit on TikTok.
Okay.
It says G is for gay, L is for lesbian.
I want you to unpack
B is for bi.
I want you to unpack
that. It's fucking crazy.
Because
they're trying to push that agenda on us.
That comes offensive. I want you to
I know.
Explain
Okay. Look.
I want you to explain.
Look, I don't have no problem with the gay community. I'm not gonna lie, Tory. I got some gay friends, but I don't have the friends that be pushing that shit on me. But I respect them for who they are. I don't blame them for who they are. God still loves them too. Just doesn't like the decisions they make, but he loves them too. We don't have a problem with the gay community, but
see, G.LOC is a good...
when you put it on a kid, it's different.
I understand. Let me drive it a little bit. I understand what you're saying.
Because I'll wear the rainbow.
Because what you're saying,
I'll wear the rainbow as a swagger fit. I'll wear a tie-dye sweater. It's all rainbow. I don't give a fuck, you know?
I'm the same way when it comes to having a little girl. Because, you know, there's a lot of twerking and stuff like that that's going on out there. And these little girls see it and they think it's cute and they want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I'll tell you when it comes to all that stuff.
Yeah.
This is what I'll tell you, okay? Everybody's individual. Everybody can do whatever they want, right?
Yeah.
What you don't want is for forces to be putting
on you if you don't want it.
Uneducational.
That's what I'm saying. So, I have gay friends. But when a gay friend tries to push that shit on me, that's not okay. How come, you could be gay, I could be straight, we could just kick in and act normal. Right. If you're going to do what you're going to do, go do it that way. Hey. I don't have no problem. You know what I mean? And
to cap this up, because we weren't even going to go down that way, is that if anybody would like to have a discussion about this topic with me and G.LOC,
another podcast.
We could do a podcast about it
because it's just dangerous to the children. You can't just. It's like, okay, I have a son, right? Mm-hmm. And when I seen that TikTok, they're pushing. It's called Gay BCs. It really is that book they have written. It's like, why are you trying to program my son to be that way? Like, let him grow up. Let him pick if he wants to be fucking girls or fucking let him decide. He has his own mind. Don't push it on him and to program him to think this way already and not have the mind power to think himself.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
No, totally. And I understand what you mean because it's like our kids are the only thing that matters and you don't give a shit what people think.
And I'm worried about my kids. I don't want my kids to be better than me, not do stupid ass shit.
What we want to be careful to do is not to make it look like we have hate towards
No, we don't. And like I said, bro.
Because somebody would probably come out and say, "Oh, that's just like saying that I have colored friends," and
Well, yeah, that's true. I understand, but for real,
let's switch it up though, because we were talking about Elon, Kanye. Yeah. Let's keep going in this direction.
Wait, what brought us up on that though? That subject?
Probably the youth, the kids, or
Fuck. Yeah, my bad. We're at the bar right now doing this podcast, guys. I'm sorry. I love you, but this is probably gonna be the most viewed podcast we had in a minute.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Tory has some views on him, but with me, the last podcast I did was probably a year ago. So This is good. This is good shit right now.
I think this is the first real official podcast because the ones that we did were before we officially dropped.
And it wasn't set up. This one wasn't set up. This one was like freestyle. This one was like oh, let's do a podcast right here. We're having good talks. Might as well record it.
Hey, dog, the first podcast we did was before the pandemic.
Oh, shit.
That's how long ago it was.
I didn't even realize that.
Damn, that's so crazy.
My bad. It's getting me hyped up now. I want to stand up and talk about
Yeah, no doubt. I kind of want to make this one a short one.
I'm rolling with you. I'm down.
I kind of want to make this one a short one, so.
I don't know. I thought you... No, I'm not leaving yet. We're still... And I still got to finish this. What happened?
Oh, I wanted to roll this one down, make it a short one, because I want to have more of a longer one when we have a project
Right
or something.
now, guys, you could call this the G.LOC #2 podcast with the interlude. We call it the interlude or something.
You wanna wrap it up with a final thought about the world and what we need to do?
To all my fans out there, I'm gonna try to put out more music. To all my fans, please listen to Tory North, because nobody knows this. He was the only one to believe in me when I was 12 years old and no one gave me a shot. And I was trying to rap with my brother, rap with Scene Sounds. Everybody said, man, you're still young. You still need, needing a little more time. But he's seen a lot of me. And look where I came. Look how I progressed. And he's still on my side. So, like, the talk about God, I feel like God has Tory of my life for a reason, you know? He might be the one, to save me, Or, I might come across a deal that I don't know how to use. And he might help me with it. And we might progress off both of it, Like, I'm just saying to everybody, man, just God loves you. Stay with God, stay with Jesus. We all sin, we all mess up, but we just gotta keep going. Don't throw in the towel, don't do none of that. And towards the gay community, I didn't mean to come off aggressive. I love you guys too, because I went to school with people like that, girls and guys. And I got love for all of them. Just stay positive at the end of the day, man. Just stay positive. Word up.
That's right, man. You already know what it is. We do the best up in the Northwest when it comes to spitting that real shit. We call Tri-Town, Tory, and G.LOC, and we are Graveyard Shift, bringing you the Tory Talk podcast.
Get that Dragon Energy. It's still going. It's still doing numbers right now. Dragon Energy Volume 2 coming soon. But we might do a different tape like that. Just know more Tory and G.LOC songs coming soon, man.
Them boys up to something.
Why?